Measurement bias. This is when the actual measurement that you're using is not a good measurement. So, for example, the definition, this occurs when the data collection method is inconsistent and either overestimates or underestimates a certain characteristic of the population. So here are 3 different examples. Let's identify the bias in each and suggest how can it be avoided. Okay. A land surveyor wants to survey the speeds of a highway. Sorry, this should be down here. I'll just read the rest of it. He has a police officer stand at the side of the road and records the speeds of the cars passing by. Here's the issue. What are you going to do as soon as you see a police officer? You are going to slow down. Therefore, what's going to happen is this type of measurement is going to underestimate. It's going to underestimate how fast people are actually driving. So to change this, maybe they can do like an electronic one. Okay, so maybe they can just record it electronically. Okay, now B, a radio station wants to know which Beyonce song individuals like the best. So they ask, which is the best Beyonce song? Halo, Single Ladies, Formation, Other, and then maybe a little fill in the blank. Here's the issue. As soon as I see these, I'm like, I love the song Formation. Okay, Formation, and you circle it and you keep going. Okay, first, it doesn't make you think. Okay, so you don't think. Therefore, 4 will seldom be chosen because people are not going to sit there and be like, let me recall, right? There's no recollection here. They give you 3 options. Most likely, people are going to choose one of those 3 options, and then the other one, maybe if they're like a huge Beyonce fan, they're going to actually like fill it in. But this one will lean toward these 3 songs, even though she might have like 100 songs. Now, C, a tabloid newspaper polls people asking, do you favor the proposed bylaw in which the government will dictate whether you have the right to smoke in a restaurant? So here's what's difficult about this. So the measurement again here is off. So dictate, this is a strong word, okay? So the wording is very strong. Okay, now it's talking about dictating, and then it's talking about your rights. Well, as soon as people hear about their rights, they want to stand up for them, right? Stand up for them to smoke in a restaurant. Okay, so you may smoke, you may not smoke. Either way, these are very, very bold words. Dictate is telling you that the government is bossing you around again. Okay, that leaves like a sour taste in people's mouths. So in order to change this one, we would probably just want to change the wording of the question. So maybe do you favor, or maybe are you for or against? Because again, favor, this is very persuasive, right? Are you for or against the proposed bylaw, which indicates that you are not able to smoke inside? So even though we're saying you're not able to smoke inside, that's actually just like the fact, like the proposed bylaw, but we're taking out favor. We're saying, are you for or against? Like very open-ended. Okay. And sorry, B, we can change B by just either including maybe 4 options or just fill in the blank option. Okay. Response bias. So this is when the response is not a good response. Maybe it's a lie. Maybe it's a little different than what you should, like maybe what the truth is. So this occurs when the responses are deliberately false or misleading. So if somebody wants to throw off the results of data, or maybe someone's like too embarrassed or afraid of the answer, like afraid of telling the answer, then they're going to mislead. An example of this, like when a teacher asks, who did all of the homework? People put their hand up because they don't want to get in trouble. They don't want a phone call home. They don't want the teacher to write it down, right? So of course they're going to lie and they're going to put their hand up like, yeah, of course I did all my homework. Now, here's an example. So a teacher just explained a very difficult concept and she asks her class, who thinks this material is difficult? No one puts up their hand. Well, if you really think about it, the word difficult, like who thinks this is difficult? Nobody actually wants to be centered out, like to think like, oh, you're not understanding it or you're not as smart as other people, right? So does everyone understand or is there a bias? Well, of course, not everybody understands and there's definitely a bias. Like she's like, oh, who's not smart enough to get this? Like it's just the equivalent of saying that. So who thinks this material is difficult? Maybe she can eliminate the response bias by either doing, I don't know if you've ever played Kahoot or clickers in the classroom where it's, or maybe like put a yes or a no on like a sheet of paper and then like drop it in a hat and then she can just tally them up. You can do like thumbs up, thumbs sideways, thumbs down. Like I get it, I need clarification, or I don't get it at all. But maybe like all the students can put their heads down so that other students don't see whether or not they are actually having difficulty. So those are some variations of how we can change those questions.